Hey guys, so today I just wanted to just thinking about what we need to talk about, what we need to change in the company, all that kind of stuff. So it's not a good time mentally. In my mind, I'm thinking about everything right now. Um, Simply put it, like our sales are still not matching how much money we're spending, and um, the difference is quite large still. So we're still trying to fix it. Like in the last 2 weeks, we had so many good jobs come in Melbourne for roofing, and I thought that would fix it. Maybe 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and if we had converted those jobs, then we wouldn't be um, the bank account wouldn't be going backwards right now. We haven't converted a majority of them, and so that's one reason, and in other areas of the business, we are struggling to get enough leads. So we're working with all sorts of stuff. We're creating an online store for plumbing and roofing and all that kind of stuff, and to entice customers to know what the prices are before they choose us, so we get more customers. We're doing all sorts of social media stuff, posting everything, trying to get new marketing agencies in there to give us a hand, and which is pay per click or pay per click or pay per lead. And we're trying to improve SEO again through social media and all that kind of stuff. So I guess stuff that I've just already spoken about. I guess I am a bit disheartened about the results we're getting. So much to be happy about, but again, the company needs money to roll. Once we start running out of money, then we can't keep rolling at this level. And then when things go well, then we can do all the other things we wanted to do in terms of more people, contact more people, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, overall, I hope you guys are starting to get a feel of the picture. I don't know, is there areas in each department, in your roles, that we could be doing differently, doing better, that I'm not aware of? If there is, bring it up with us, try new things that we can do there. Debt collection team, we really need to chase heaps of money. Everyone help them out. Operations, batch payment team, help them out. And yeah, I haven't got anything too inspirational or anything good to say apart from, I suppose, whatever I'm thinking off the top of my head at the moment. What else is happening at the moment? I guess my mind frame is, look, if we just make good decisions, or if I make good decisions over and over again, eventually we will get to a good place, as a company, as an organization. So, but my ability to make those decisions requires there to be a business. It requires there to be a game to be played. The business is played within the game of society, within the economic game, with the government and people and everything else. So if we're running out of money, we're going to run out of the opportunity to do that. So yeah. So I know a few new people have started as well, and it's not the kind of stuff you want to hear, but just being totally honest about things so that we can really take some action right now. Not wait for a future time. Like, this is the time to act. We're trying lots and lots of stuff, like from e-commerce stores to posting on social media. I'm hoping that one or two of them go viral, which will give us a bit more credibility. Customers asking, hey, have you done previous jobs like this? And it's already there, the photos and everything all there, so that's working. And what else is working? Social media, people. Yeah, the leads in Melbourne have been good for the roofing side, and I'm hoping to sustain that. And we're still creating a lot of contacts out there with real estate and strata managers and stuff, and hopefully they'll give us a lot of roof leads. And some of them have been giving it, which have been really good. And that's about it. Just chase up debt, chase up money. If in response to I think economically, like we don't really know how businesses are doing out there right now until, because it's all kept quite secret. You know, it's all just like everything's all good until someone goes bankrupt. You know, and the business is gone. So we don't really know how businesses are doing out there just as yet. Like we haven't really got a good idea of it. I know that another plumbing company called Metropolitan Plumbing, they're on the news for charging customers too much money, all this kind of stuff. And I want to take, when customers are like, you know, what kind of company are you, blah, 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 and I want to use that to say, hey, look, you know, our prices are here, you know, this is how we do it, we break it down for you, so they earn a bit more trust in us. So use that video clip to show them that we will do a good job for them. And, you know, in response, my idea on, you know, you probably want to hear things from me. You can hear stuff of people talk about all sorts of stuff. So I don't want to talk about the same things again. I want to show you new ways of looking at things. So for example, what's happened is right now you have the news stations, and the news stations pretty much just pit people against people. So, you know, it's tradies against consumer, you know, politics against tradies, you know, politicians against, you know, the voters. They're just pitting people, just starting these fights. That's what the news does, and that gets some ratings out of the news, right? So if you look at it from that lens, yesterday, the news really, all they did with, you know, Plum First was just to pit, you know, consumer and the consumer and the Plum First against each other. So I'm not saying that Plum First or the consumer or anybody's done something right, but that's what the news is doing. You know, that's the lens we look at it through. It's just pitting one side against the other, and that's what they're doing throughout the whole news. So we can't get carried away too much with the perspective of the news. They're just giving their biased perspective. In terms of the business perspective, you know, how hard is it to collect money? It showed that their staff stayed outside the house till 11 o'clock at night. You may see that from the consumer point of view, you might see that as, you know, threatening, but also from the human point of view, a staff member working at a company that's willing to stay all night just to collect payment shows that how much trouble companies are having collecting payment. So they've made it a company-wide policy that people don't even go home to eat and relax at night because they have to wait and collect money. So that gives you an idea of how bad money collection is getting. And with businesses, so in the perspective of business, no matter what the business, it also showed me like, in that case, you know, the costs of that business may be exceedingly high. The plumbers may be on high wages. They've got a lot of office staff that are on, you know, high wages, and, you know, their costs may be exponential. So now, to cover that cost and provide the service, they might have to charge that price. There may not be enough plumbers out there, so they have to pay the plumbers more to do it. And then consumers are like, well, it should be this price, but, you know, sometimes that's not available. That price is just not available, and that's the only sustainable way to run the business without running out of money. So it's like a never-ending battle between consumer and businesses. So how does a business win in that situation where, you know, they're under scrutiny all the time, they've got some costs they want to hit, and at the same time they want to keep society happy, because everything they do and everything we do is on social media. So how do you keep that balance? You know, that's an important question that we're all trying to answer. And I guess what else is happening? So yeah, I guess this is just an in-house video just for us, and you know, I am concerned about things, so hopefully we can just get it together. Like something just breaks for us, you know. Like if you have ideas, this is how we should try things or do things. You know, this is the time to implement it. And that's about it. Cool. Thank you.